too. I have been thinking about this for way too long.
Coming from the women's movement, I've also learned that the personal is the political. It's not enough just to make plans for yourself, because we're all in this together.
It's not only older women who are concerned about the fate of older women in America. It's all women.
For all you've done and everything you'll do tonight. This might last a little while, longer than we ever thought it could be. And just like everything that you've done, you don't know it's gone till you left. It was like a movie when the film slows down.
In the same way the public rejected privatization in 2005, they reject any notion of cuts to Social Security, either by further raising the retirement age or by reducing benefits. We know it's our money, and all generations expect the government to keep its promise. The reality of the situation is that most female retirees are not driving expensive cars and living in gated communities. However, the faith in the American dream has us all believing that that will be our fate. Right now, nearly half of women 65 plus who live alone are poor.
In 30 years they slipped on by in your mind. When I heard the news, my mind 15 centuries away from the sound of your voice.
We're about creating many things. And Lori and Tish actually started with the Displaced Homemakers Act. Do you remember that? And it started as the Displaced Homemakers deal, and then it became the Older Women's League. And I'm very happy that it is a league that's doing things. And I have to tell you, Ashley is absolutely terrific. And I can't get over how she hung in there day after day with the health care reform, trying to get it not only not to have gender rating, and by the way, we eliminated price differentials on the basis of sex, something we've tried, started with the ERA days, in this piece of legislation. It goes into effect. You can't charge a different price for a woman than a man in the new state insurance exchanges. They go into effect in 2014. That's a big deal.
And we've been so proud, both in NOW and in the Feminist Majority, to work with you.
unfortunately, is it still permits age rating.
Yeah.
But it now only permits it, I know this is not a victory, but I think it is a victory, Ashley. It now, because of your work, in my opinion, and Al's work, it now says you can't do it at more than a ratio of 1 to 3. Right now, they can do it 1 to 5. They can do it 1 to God knows what, and you know they do. So now we've got it. First place, we have them admitting they were doing it. Just like in race and gender. First they admitted it, we wiped it out with gender. They're now admitting it with age. And if I know Ashley, we're going to get rid of it with age.
The OWL women were always the women who were out there leading the charge, and so you continue to do that to this day. I think pushing for women's rights, pushing the envelope out there, setting just a great example for all of us. So I really want to thank you. I want to thank Ashley, everyone here in Washington and then across the country who've been just such terrific and stalwart advocates for women and for older women in particular.
In closing, let me say again that death and dying is another one of those hidden issues that need to be brought out into the open so that we can preserve the values that should be preserved and prevent the dangers from engulfing us. Of course, there are no easy solutions, and this is just an opening wedge. But we have a great deal to lose if ways are not found to let us die in peace, in a place of our choice, surrounded by as much comfort as possible. We want these things for ourselves and for those we love. Let us move forward in that direction. Thank you.
Now, women in America have been fighting for equality since before we were a nation. Voting rights, property rights, control over our own decisions and bodies.
Designing a care plan that meets their needs. Lots of time we're finding that people on some of the most fundamental issues, they're clueless about how long they can stay in their own home. We got Sarah Palin, a woman who ironically 25 months ago signed a proclamation in the state of Alaska urging people to have end-of-life preparations, talking about death panels. I take some small consolation that that was judged by PolitiFact to be the political lie of the year.
Also tell you that OWL played a distinct role in the passage of the Elder Justice Act, simply because Ashley said that we needed to step up the effort because this is an older woman's issue. If you know anything about elder abuse, you know it is the average victim of elder abuse is an older woman living alone between 75 and 80 years of age. And she said we need to step up our commitment. So what we were able to get was enhanced advocacy led by your Mother's Day report last year, which came at a pivotal moment.
Living and learning to live on your own. Knowing just when your troubles are more than they need to be. There's a fine, fine line, and there often